3 going in total at the horse show this year. We've a 5-year-old ridden middleweight horse with Rosario Collins down in West Cork, and we've two young horses, a yearling by Toto Procter, thoroughbred horse, and he's Colintra Cornhill is his name, and we have a 2-year-old lightweight gelding called William H. Bonney. Born down Belgooly in Cork, and sure, my uncle and my mother were show jumping, and sure, as soon as they were able to walk, I suppose they're probably sitting on the pony, and I was jumping 14 twos when I was 10, and just at a low level now, It was all Dublin when I was a young lad. Everything led to Dublin. I can memories of young horses going there, even ponies going there. When jumping finished in the evening, everyone congregated in the veterinary paddock. It was green paddock then. There was no Four Seasons Hotel or what is the Intercontinental now. It's a much bigger paddock. The top show jumping buyers from Europe, America, the showing people from England. You just loved to be there and see what was going on. And horses being sold left, right and centre. And sure, my first year at the horse show was 83 with a 13-2 pony, a good 13-2 pony, belonged to Dr. Donald Geaney in Castle Island, a pony called Bright Butterfly. I think John Leddiam had won the 13-2 championship in Dublin a couple of years previous. And I got her in her latter days, and that was my first time at the horse show with a pony. Went there again in 85, the first year of the 6 and 7 year olds. That time it was a B&C qualifier, or B&C 14-2 final, they used to call it. 6 and 7 year olds it is now. And then I headed there with Horse and Juniors in 88, Bluegrass, and that was in the main arena. And sort of then the racing bug was after biting me even before then. And to be honest with you, it was downhill with the show jumping, I'd say, from mid-88 to mid-89. I just packed it up, and I had a winner for Jerry Cully a couple of weeks later in Kilbeggan as an amateur, and it was good luck sport horses from then on, just good luck. And then sure, very happy racing, loved it, absolutely loved racing. I suppose in hindsight it kind of went over my head nearly because I couldn't renew my licence in 96 because of a fall I got in Punchestown, and at the time Turf Club, not Horse Racing Ireland, wouldn't renew my licence, and then I was kind of in no man's land for a long time. I didn't know what I wanted to follow, and I think I get a couple of sport horse broodmare, I think, and that kind of fell away after a year or two. And here on the farm at home, then a cattle, the sheep, and a couple of broodmares, and when showing sheep, would you believe it? And I said maybe showing isn't all that bad, I said, and started showing a coloured horse, and won a few classes at that, and that led to showing the solid colours then, and one thing led to another, and that's how I got to where I am now. The bug, bitten by the bug. Yeah, met great friends showing. Great, fantastic friends. We've great banter every Sunday evening after the shows and that. And wherever we are, we relate to one another, and yeah, love it. Both of them have been lightly shown this year. I found it difficult to get just enough show condition on the 2-year-old last year. He was only out a couple of times, and this year he's thriving better. Looks great. And I just don't want to sicken him showing him every Sunday. So he's actually qualified for the 2-year-old Red Mills final out in Healy on August Monday, I think the 7th. And the yearling was an afterthought. We got him in to castrate him. It will be 3 weeks ago, yesterday only. And he recovered very quick in a couple of days. And I said, Ginny, do you know what? I'll handle him and make him handy. And they took a late entry from me for Ballyfoyle show, and he went over and he won his yearling class. It was a Horse Sport Ireland class. He won that, and that qualified him for Barry Row, and I had to get a bit of experience into him. So I took him to Adamstown. the following Saturday, and there was 5 in the class, and he was second to a lovely horse of Jimmy Furlong's, a yearling by Zebediah. And was it the following Saturday, I think, they met again, and the placings were reversed. We were in front and he was second. So delighted with it. So now, and that was on Saturday, I think the 7th of July. Entries for Dublin close on the Monday. So I said, I haven't enough condition on him, but Marion Condren was judging him that day in Barry Row, one of the judges that day in Barry Row. She was mad about him, and I said, yeah, but I would never have enough condition on him for Dublin. So she said, oh, you've loads on him. She said, you've loads on him. She said, away you go. So that's how we ended up with 3 then. We had the 5-year-old, the 2-year-old, but now we've a yearling going as well. Breda, my wife and myself, we make a holiday of it. We make a holiday of it, and we're building towards it. And from, I mean, late January, early February, we sort of pick out the nicer store horses, nicer young horses for it, with Dublin in the back of our heads. Because, as I say, we make a holiday of it, and of course, they're all for sale. They're all for sale. We'd love to sell, and then as we make a holiday of that, come home, and I get slagged over to my friends of mine, like, oh, you won't be at home long, and I'm going off to Clifton. Myself and Breda go to Clifton for the show there, and there's a sale there, and we get a few days out of that, and probably then our summer's winding down then, you know.